Welcome dear students. This is the most easiest and simplest way of teaching learning process in our most popular YouTube channel Physics Make It Simple by Dr. Rajendra Kobarne from Padma Shri V.K. Patil Junior College, Pravaranagar. As long as 11th Science Electromagnetic Waves and Communication is concerned, this is the lecture number 10. And in this lecture we want to discuss very most interesting article, space wave propagation. So in the 9th lecture we have learnt about ground wave propagation. Now what is the space wave propagation? For that purpose I have already drawn a diagram on the board, and from that diagram we have to prepare the definition of space wave propagation. So radio waves from the transmitting antenna, this is transmitting antenna, radio waves from transmitting antenna reaches the receiving antenna in three ways: either along the straight line, or reflection from the earth's surface, or transmission of the radio signal via satellite towards the receiving antenna. So in three modes, in three types that radio signals from transmitting antenna reaches towards the receiving antenna, we call it as space wave propagation. From this diagram we have to prepare a definition. That definition is what? Radio waves from the transmitting antenna either reaches along a straight line, or reflection by the earth's surface, or via satellite towards the receiving antenna. The propagation is called as space wave propagation. Isn't it, dear student? Have you understood the definition? Okay, I will repeat the definition again. I will repeat the definition. What is the definition? The definition is prepared by making use of this diagram. This T stands for transmitter or transmitting antenna. This R stands for receiver or receiving antenna. So that radio waves from transmitting antenna to the receiving antenna are transmitted by making use of three types. That three types I have already shown on the board. That three types combined in one sentence is nothing but the definition of space wave propagation, dear students. So it is the simplest way to prepare a definition of space wave propagation. Listen carefully. Radio waves from transmitting antenna reaches the receiving antenna either along the straight line, or reflection from the earth's surface, or via satellite towards the receiving antenna. The propagation is called as space wave propagation. That's all, dear students. We have prepared a definition of space wave propagation. As we know, in the last article, in the last lecture, we learnt about ground wave propagation. So radio waves having very low frequency. The frequency range is in between few kilohertz to 3 megahertz. Such a low frequency range are transmitted by ground wave propagation. You should know the frequency range of ground wave propagation as long as your objective type MCQ question is concerned. What is the frequency range of radio signals in case of ground wave propagation? Listen carefully, dear students. The frequency range of radio signals as long as the ground wave propagation is concerned is in between few kilohertz to 3 megahertz. such a low frequency signals are transmitted by making use of ground wave propagation. That article we have learned in our 9th lecture. So as long as the space wave propagation is concerned, the signals are very high frequency, that is greater than 30 megahertz. So radio waves greater than frequency 30 megahertz are transmitted by the space wave propagation. So it is clearly indicates that for the space wave propagation, radio waves have very high frequency, that is greater than 30 megahertz. As long as the frequency is very large, that signals are of shorter wavelength, because frequency and wavelength are inversely proportional to each other, dear students. And as long as the frequency is very large, they travel in a straight line direction because of having shorter wavelength and larger frequency. So this is the most important part that I have already written on the board, and we have already explained, we have already learned by preparing the definition of space wave propagation that transmission is of 3 types: via satellite, along the straight line, reflection by the ground surface or reflection by the earth surface. We want to study only, as long as your syllabus is concerned, we have to study what? In space communication, we have to learn only line of sight communication. This is the line of sight communication, or shortcut we can say that LOS, line of sight. That means transmitting antenna and receiving antenna, they are in front of each other and they are visible to each other. From transmitting antenna we can see receiving antenna, and from receiving antenna we can see transmitting antenna. This is called as line of sight communication. So as long as the space communication is concerned, in this syllabus we have to learn only LOS communication. So I have written already here LOS communication, line of sight. To learn line of sight communication, I have already drawn a simple diagram. So suppose this is a earth surface and I have drawn 2 antennas. This is transmitting antenna having height h1. This is a receiving antenna R having height suppose h2. Capital R is the radius of the earth, and this D1 is the range of the signal from transmitting antenna to the earth surface, the point of earth surface. This D1 is nothing but the range of the signal. How we can prepare a definition of range? So maximum distance covered by the signal from the transmitter to the point on the earth surface where the signal touches the earth, Here suppose this transmitting signal, the radio signals from transmitting antenna touches here, this touches here, this may touches here, this may touches here, but the maximum distance covered by the radio signal from transmitter to the ground where the signal touches, that maximum distance is D1. We call it as range of the signal. That definition I have already written on the board. That definition is what here? Range is a straight line distance from point of transmission to the point on the earth. The A is the point on the earth where the signal touches the earth surface, That is the maximum distance. We call it as range of the signal. So we have to calculate that D1. We have to calculate the formula of maximum distance. We have to calculate the formula of range. For that purpose, I am considering the triangle what? TAO. this is a rectangular triangle that I have written here. From figure, D1 is a range of signal. To calculate range D1, consider the triangle TAO like this. And by making use of Pythagoras theorem, we can write what here? H1 is the height of transmitting antenna, H2 is the height of receiving antenna. By considering this triangle, we get what here? H1 plus R, R plus H1, or H1 plus R, one and the same, R plus H1 bracket square is equal to D1 square plus R square. Then we get what? This square, R square plus 2R H1 plus H1 square is equal to D1 square plus R square. This R square and this R square get cancelled here, and you will get what here? D1 square is equal to H1 square plus 2RH. So what I have written here? This H1 height is so much smaller than radius of the earth. Radius of the earth that we know, which is equal to 6400 kilometer. Such a longer distance is nothing but the radius of the radius of the earth. Radius of the earth is so much greater than height of the antenna H1, and so that square of the H1 is to be neglected, because it is so smaller that I have written here, as H1 is so much smaller than R, H1 square, higher powers of H1 is neglected. See here, suppose 0.1, what is the square of 0.1? 0.01. That means value again becomes smaller and smaller. The same case arises here. The height of the antenna H1 is so much smaller than capital R, that I have already told you that the radius of the earth is equal to 6400 kilometer. And as compared to such a larger radius of the earth, height of the antenna H1 is so much smaller, higher powers of H1 is neglected, and so that here H1 square is neglected, and so that we can write like this: D1 square is equal to 2R H1, or by taking a square root, we can write what? D1 is equal to square root of 2R H1, where 2R is common, 2R is constant, not common. 2R is constant, 2 is constant, capital R is the radius of the earth, it is also to be constant, and so that 2R is constant, and by making use of this we can write what? D1 is directly proportional to square root of H1. So H1 is the height of the transmitting antenna. H1 is the height of the transmitting antenna. So here range of the signal D1 is increased by increasing the height of the transmitting antenna. As long as the height increases, range of the signal, this D1 increases. Okay. Then I have taken another receiving antenna here, which is at a distance D2. So similarly we calculate D2 from this triangle, from triangle what? OAR. Just like D1 is equal to 2R H1, square root of 2R H1, similarly we calculate D2. D2 is equal to square root of 2R H2. So by mounting the receiving antenna, we can calculate total range. This is only a range. D1 is only a range. So what is the total range? D1 plus D2. So total range is equal to D1 plus D2. So total range is equal to, what is D1? D1 is equal to 2R H1, square root of 2R H1 plus square root of 2R H2. So total range we got is 2R is common, square root of 2R into bracket H1 plus H2. So total range D1 plus D2 is directly proportional to square root of H1 plus H2. So here also we can write a result like this: total range of the signal is increased by increasing the heights of transmitting antenna as well as receiving antenna. As long as the heights of the transmitting antenna and receiving antenna increases, the range of the TV coverage, television coverage for a better result of television working, for better result of the total range of the signal increases by increasing the height of the towers of transmitter and receiver, and so that transmitter and receivers are probably located on the mountains, on over the hills, to increase their heights, to maintain a larger coverage. So this is the working of space wave propagation. So mind well, remember well, the frequency range of space wave propagation is greater than 30 megahertz, while the frequency of ground wave propagation that we learned, which is in between few kilohertz to 3 megahertz, such a low frequency signal is transmitted by ground wave propagation, and such a higher frequency signal is transmitted which is greater than 30 megahertz are transmitted by space wave propagation. So in this way we learn today space wave propagation, dear students, and then we again meet together by taking a article sky wave propagation in the next lecture. Till we stop here, goodbye.